Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC team and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Panther 60.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Second down and 10.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 80.
Back to the air one more time. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Johnny Newton there on the stop. It's now second and 6. From the 46, here's second and 6. 180. Williams in motion. Hurts using the pop pass. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down. Third and 7.
Hey, Silvers. No.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs. The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Gravity Lion.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, Smash. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking off, and he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7, setting up 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, easy, 60. Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. Down inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Shamrocks. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Cut 19.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now a timeout for injury. Here in this NFC Championship game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 70 Silver Wolf.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
60 Eagles, 6 Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Steady.
Throwing now from the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Bronco 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Dallas Turner in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Man in motion here is Tucker. 3rd and long for Hurts. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. First and 10. Now Hurts again working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Dallas Turner in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
Hey, 73, count that game.
Hurts to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll send Worthy in motion. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker, and they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. To throw is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts now. Flush to his right. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. 1st down.
4 yards.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4th down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
63. Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet. There.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
6 yards.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll try it now with Pacheco.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they set that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. Down the sideline. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Shamrocks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. 2. 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Come on. Set. Count the 6. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. Set. Ready.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards. That's good. We're up first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
19 touch. Viking, 18. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone for the score. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Williams on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Williams in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for Mexico City. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Shamrocks.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out three tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Go Silver, ready? 63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He keeps it himself, and he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Out to his right. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And this one is going to remain a tie game. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Now on 2nd and long.
70 Lions, go!
They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Complete to number 81. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
70 Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll get 19 out of that play, and that will be a 1st down. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. '70 Timberwolves, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, Your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for Mexico City. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Going for it all. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, these guys, it just seems like they've been doing this all season long, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, they have such a feel for the dramatic, and with this late touchdown, it might just be sending them to the Super Bowl.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Shamrocks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17. Cam Little to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.